Hello everyone, this is Joel with SB Review. So today I'll be talking about if the Bissell MultiClean is actually worth it. I'm going to cover all the different functionalities for you guys, and I'll be showing you how all the attachments work as well, and how to assemble it. So this is the box that it comes in. I'm going to go ahead and take everything out. So right here we have the instruction manual, then we got this first attachment right here, and then we got the second attachment. It has like bristles, and I think it's like a 2-in-1. And right here we have the main attachment of the vacuum. It's actually quite large. And you can see all the different bristles right there at the bottom. And it has really durable tubing right here as well. Actually, you have this vacuum tube right here. It's very flexible. And then here we have the handle. And then right here we have the main portion of the vacuum cleaner. And this is actually pretty light. It's a lift-off vacuum, so that means that we can detach it, we can use it in smaller spaces. So, but yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this. So assembling this thing was actually really easy. All I had to do was put the bar in, and then I had to lock it in place down here. It took me like 5 seconds to do, really easy to assemble. And then the next thing I need to do is just attach this tubing. So the tubing goes in right there, and then all I have to do, just put it right inside here, and then bam, I have the entire vacuum cleaner assembled. That maybe took a minute. Okay, so first of all, I have this oatmeal right here. We're gonna be testing out low carpet first, and then I'm gonna go over to high carpet, and then I'm gonna go over to Hardwood Floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. Let's see how it does. So this is currently on the low carpet mode, and then this is high carpet mode. We'll test that later. So as you can see, that did a phenomenal job of getting that up. Now the cool thing that I like about this right away is just the fact that it has LED lights, so it can show you exactly where you're vacuuming. And another feature that I didn't realize until I turned on the vacuum is that it actually has a button to where you can turn on the bristles or turn them off depending on the surface that you're on. So obviously if we're on like a hardwood floor or like a vinyl or tile, you can actually cut off the bristles so it doesn't scratch up your floor. Okay, so now I have some flour on the floor. Let's see how it does. Again, it did a really good job. It was able to get it up on the first try, and you can sort of see the imprint marks of the bristles. So that really just shows you how this is actually digging into the carpet to get up any type of dirt and grime. Okay, so now I have some oatmeal on my hardwood floor. Let's go ahead and try it out. And for this one, honestly, it's just like an optional thing to what you prefer, but I'm gonna turn off the bristles for this one just to see how it performs. And again, it did a really good job of getting that up. I don't see any type of leftover stuff from the oatmeal. And on top of that too, like I said, that was without the bristles on. So it did a really good job. The suction is obviously pretty strong. Now next, I'm gonna actually use this on some heavier carpet, deeper carpet, to really put it to the test. But first of all, I just wanted to show you guys a POV of how to use this. So all you have to do is just press this button right here. So as you could probably tell, this thing is really flexible, so it can easily move back and forth, and it can go pretty low too. Like it can get under the couches, and that's really good because obviously if you have a desk or a table that you want to get under, especially if you have pets and you're trying to get in those harder to reach areas, this thing is definitely proved to be useful for that. So here I have a lot deeper carpet, so my hand like sinks into it a little bit more compared to the one downstairs. So let's go ahead and test this out. So once again, it did a really good job of getting that up out of the deeper carpet. Another thing I wanted to note as well is that I actually forgot to put this back on the plush mode carpet. It was on the low carpet, so I forgot to put it on the high carpet right there. So I'm gonna try this test again, except with flour, and we're gonna be using it on the plush carpet mode. So as you can see, it did a really good job of getting that up, and that was only plush carpet mode. So that basically means that you have a heavier carpet, or one that's more fluffy or deep. So even when it was only low carpet mode for the high carpet, it was still able to get up the oatmeal really well. Another thing to mention about this vacuum cleaner too is that you don't get any type of trash coming back out from the vacuum cleaner. So once you're done vacuuming, because there's some vacuum cleaners where I've seen where if you lift it up, there's just like a bunch of crap under it that fell out, and that's not good at all because then you'd have to re-vacuum it again. So this one luckily doesn't have that. This is a 2-in-1 vacuum cleaner, so all you have to do is press this button right here, and then you can take the tube out, and then bam, and then we can start using these attachments. Alright, so we have some oatmeal here again. I'm gonna go ahead and use the first attachment, and we'll see how it does. So it did a pretty good job of getting that up, and you can also switch between these same modes as well for low carpet or the high carpet. And the cool thing about this one is that you can see the bristles right there. It's pretty powerful. So this is good for getting up any type of like pet dander or lint that may be laying around. Now this attachment on the other hand is good for getting in the corners or like the corner of your couch. It's like a 2-in-1. So if you press, I think there's a button somewhere, and that way you just use the bristles at the top, and then you press this button right here, bring it back, then you use this part. All right, so we're gonna test it out on my couch here. I'm using this attachment. So once again, it did a really good job. Both the attachments are really powerful, and they're really easy to take off too. You just pull it off just like that, and then there you go. And then once you're done using it, it's really simple to put it back. Just put it in like that, it'll lock into place. So you can see here how we have all the trash in here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how you can empty this out. All I have to do is press this button right here, and you can simply take it off. It's super light. It's crazy how easy it is to do that. You just empty it out just like this. As simply as you took it off, you can just put it back on. Just locks right into place just like that. Now this also has a filter right here which you can take out. You just want to make sure this thing is clean, and you just want to make sure there's no dirt or debris in this over time, because that's going to ruin the suction. But if everything looks good, go ahead and put this back. Now the bristles on this vacuum cleaner are actually really durable too. They're not super flimsy. That way it can really just dig into your carpet and get up any type of dirt and grime, lint, pet hair, pet dander. And it's sort of like the firmness of a toothbrush, but a little bit harder. Also too, you want to make sure that this filter at the top is clean. Now they do cover a handful of stuff in the instruction manual on how to assemble it, how to clean it. Honestly, you don't really need the instruction manual because a lot of the stuff is self-explanatory. This vacuum cleaner is very easy to use. Wrapping up the cord is really easy as well. It also has these little nubs where you can put the attachments. So you can see I have one right there, and I switch it over. I have the other one on that side, so you can easily store it. And this thing only weighs 15.7 pounds. So pretty much anyone can use it. It's super flexible and convenient. I highly recommend it. I think it's definitely worth it.